Welcome to Sumner School Business Immigration Basics. My name is Emily Sumner, and in this video, we're talking about the B-1, B-2 visa classification. The B-1, B-2 classification is appropriate for foreign nationals who would like to enter the United States to visit on a temporary basis. Specifically, the B-1 classification is for individuals who need to enter the US temporarily for business purposes. So you can enter on a B-1, for example, to attend meetings or conferences, to negotiate with colleagues, to attend trainings, to negotiate contracts. You cannot work in the United States on a B-1, B-2 visa. The B-2 category, on the other hand, is for foreign nationals who'd like to enter the United States temporarily for pleasure, to visit friends or family, or for tourism purposes. To obtain a B-1, B-2 visa, you have to apply at the US consulate or embassy. So that means first you have to prepare a visa application form and gather the supporting documents that document the reasons for your travel, how long you're going to stay, where you're going to stay, that type of thing, and your ties to your home country. You'll also have to attend a visa interview at the US consulate or embassy, where the officer may ask you questions about your travel plans, such as why you're going, where you're going to stay, how long you're going to stay, that type of thing. It can be a frustrating experience. The B-1, B-2 visa application process in particular is highly discretionary. You may go to the interview and feel like the officer really doesn't ask you a lot of questions or refuses to look at documents and may deny your visa. That's a very frustrating experience, but it can help to go into the experience knowing somewhat what to expect. If your visa is approved, you will receive your passport back with the visa stamped in the passport. That visa will indicate the duration of the visa, the validity of the visa. That can vary depending on reciprocity agreements. It may be valid for a short period of time, or it may be valid for 5 years or 10 years, depending on reciprocity agreements. It may be valid for a single entry or for multiple entries, again, depending on reciprocity agreements. Be sure to check those details before you make travel plans. When you enter the United States on a B-1, B-2, you can be admitted for up to 180 days, but again, that's discretionary. The officer at the port of entry may decide to admit you for a shorter period of time. So make sure when you enter the United States that you print your I-94. Our previous video just before this one was about the I-94. Make sure that you look at it, print it, or look at it online to confirm the spelling of your name, your date of birth, confirm the visa classification, and confirm the duration of stay that you were granted so that you can be sure to adhere to the terms of your admission to the United States. One further note, some countries, or rather citizens and nationals of certain countries, are eligible for ESTA, which is a visa waiver program. If you are a citizen or national of one of those eligible countries, you don't necessarily have to apply for a visitor's visa. There may be strategic reasons to do so, but depending on the reason for your visit, you may be able to apply online. If you enter on ESTA, you will be admitted for a maximum of up to 90 days in the United States. Our next video will be on the E-visa classification. I hope that you found this helpful. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our additional videos in this series. And until next time, I'm Emily Sumner.